today I've got a leak on a washing machine. It's very minor and showing up intermittently. Wanted to show you a lot of times what this is and a couple of points to check for looking for leaks. This is on a stackable washing machine, but some of this is very similar to other types of washing machines anyway. Each washing machine has its own trick for getting it open. Some of them you can use a putty knife here to push in and release the latches to be able to pull the lid up. This particular one has a service panel right here held in place by 2 Phillips screws. And once we remove that, then we can remove the 2 nuts that are at the back that allow the top panel to slide forward. This will also give us access to the hose bibs at the back, and we can check and verify whether any of those are leaking. Wow, it looks like we also have a disconnected dryer vent hose, so I'll go ahead and rehook everything up there. Back here at the hose bibs, we can feel around there and make sure there's no leaks there. This one's all dry there, so that's good. Okay. Back here, right behind here, you can't see them, and you won't be able to see them when you're working on them, but there's a nut on each side, and this is where a 5-in-1 really shows its quality, because you can get back there on this one. It's usually the larger size, and just gotta kind of feel around for the nut. And twist it out. There's one side. And the other side. Okay. After you get those out, that allows you to pull the top panel forward, and then you'll need to disconnect the disconnect switch right here on the side. This machine's definitely not in the best shape. Anyway, the most common source of a leak is right here, and pretty much as I suspected, it's sitting pretty low, and so we're going to need to raise the hose up and slip the clamp up, because what's going on is it's leaking from there. With these lids, you remove them. You want to be careful not to lose these little clips here. Some people will tape them in, which is not a bad idea, to put a piece of tape across here to keep it from coming out. I usually just kind of balance it and maneuver it so that it doesn't come off. And I can set it to the side and then put it back once I'm finished. But if it does come out, it's just a little funky to position it. You can see, and I'm going to pull one out just so I can show you here. You have to position it the right way in order for it to go. See how it's got this flat side on it? What we have to do is feed that through the hole first, so this piece is at the back. Anyway, just mimicking what you've got there. Not sure that was very clear, but anyway, back to the mission at hand. What we're going to do is slide this plumbing up. And the other places to check for leaks is the pump itself and the hoses down there. But because I can see all these calcium deposits around here, I'm like 95% sure this is it. So what I'm going to do is just reset this and test it and check for leaks. But again, we can see calcium deposits around the entire outside of this, so really is suggesting that this is where our ghost leak is from. And the amount of water was very minor. If we had a cracked pump impeller or something like that, the water would be quite a bit more, and this one was just intermittently and fairly minor. So this is always a little bit tricky here, squeezing this particular deal here. Anyway, It's even trickier to get it on camera. Okay. So we'll slide that down. And now, I don't really want to lose my grip on it if I can avoid it. I may not have a choice here. Okay. And now we'll push this down into the pipe, like so. Down into the hose. So now it's seating all the way up at the top. And then we'll re-squeeze our clamp, in theory. There we go, and slide it up. Clamp it on. And we're ready to reset it in its port. And this top part rests into this hole right here. It's got this little knobby knob that goes in there, and then we set our set screw in back right there, and it's got these little anchors to anchor in the deal there. Okay, now we'll just replace our screw in the back here. Go. And now I'm going to set the lid on so that I can engage the switch. If my lid will reach, then I can just plug it in from the bottom here. This one I will try to figure that here. So here's the plug inside, and then here's the plug on the door switch. Okay, and that reached. So now I'll be able to test for leaks. So I'm going to rotate this to our fill cycle, pull it on out, and now we're filling. Checking for water, and down here feeling for water. We've got no water. That's good. Back here at our hose inlets, we feel for water. Water, everything's good there. No water, good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back, reset this hose. Dryer vent hose. Okay, once the water fills up part way, I'll go ahead and push this back in. That'll stop the water. And then I'll go ahead and rotate it to the spin cycle. We can drain out the water. And that'll allow us to check further for leaks. Make sure nothing's leaking on the drain cycle itself. Everything's good there. This actually drains back to right here and then goes through the back hose. Anyway, we're all set there. No more leaks. That was our little mystery leak there. Nice, easy repair. Let's get this dryer vent hose reset. Good to go. Washer machine back in business.